रघुकुल भूषण राजा भव भय भंजन सीता.
These are the Indian Shandies. They can be termed as supermarket, as you would find everything you need here: vegetables, fruits, food products, clothing, kitchenwares, spices. Why even carry bags and baskets? There is no MRP or MICR stamped on these products. Hence, a laser gun is not required here. A cashier with a cash register or a security on the gates are not required in these markets called Shandies. And what more, the absence of an air-conditioned hall does not bother either the seller or the buyer, as they are under the canopy of Mother Nature India has provided to them. They do the business in their traditional way, bargain, argue, and finally win either to buy or sell the product. India was proud to have the largest economy of the world in 180, and that was maintained for more than 1,000 years. Even before, during 3500 to 1800 BC, the first known permanent and predominant urban settlement that flourished in this soil practiced agriculture, grew cattle, and also knew the art of making sharp tools from copper, bronze, and tin. Ancient India not only traded locally but traveled far and wide to sell their products either by land or by sea. The Egyptian mummies were found wrapped with indigo and fine muslin from India, which showed that India and Egypt had a fantastic trade in those days. The ancient Babylonian temples and architecture reveals teak wood and fine artwork of India, reflecting their earlier trade. Kautilya, in his Arthashastra written in Sanskrit language in those days of the Mauryan period, mentions a few words like Navgat, which means navigation, Navdakshya, which means chief of the sheep, and Nava Dvipantara Gamanam, which meant sailing by ship to other land. These Sanskrit writings announces that trade in India was flourishing even in those days, both in export and import. Trading had been a way of life to the ancient Indians. Pepper was the most important export from India in those days. This claim can be justified by what Marco Polo of Italy said: "I measure the ship with the number of pepper baskets in it." One of the great Indian poets of those days, Kalidas, has portrayed a fantastic view of Indian markets and their transactions. Roman Emperor Aurelian gave gold for the weight of Indian silk. As Indians used to get precious gems, stones, gold, silver in exchange for their goods, the traders were well trained in all the 64 Angavidyas, otherwise called as fine arts, to test the precious stones and jewelry they received. India was having enormous trading deals with almost all countries in the world till the establishment of East India Company from Britain. In spite of political upheavals and internal disturbances, India is now slowly regaining its lost splendor. Though a small market, these Shandies reveal a lot more. Even though these Shandies are held weekly, monthly, or seasonally, the marketing strategies employed here give us confidence that their circle is growing wider and wider. The very fact that trading flows in every Indian blood, rest assured, very soon India would definitely make its mark in the global market.